Toxic forgiveness. When is enough enough? In this video, I'm reminding you that it's okay to be empathic. It's okay to have an instinct to forgive people, no matter what they do to you and what they say to you. But when you're forgiving people over and over and letting people get away with murder in your life to the point where you're contributing to your own detriment, that's when you have to start evaluating, is this forgiveness or is this toxic forgiveness? Is this a reflection on the other person? Or is this starting to become a reflection of you? Once again, I understand what it's like to feel like a healer, to feel like an empath, and to always want to give people second chances, no matter what they do to you. But if you fail to establish personal boundaries for yourself, if you fail to stop letting people in your business, if you fail to prevent people from coming in your energy and lowering your vibration, rocking your energy, making you feel some type of way about yourself and your own relationship, if you continue to allow this, this is no longer a reflection or a problem of the other person. This is now a reflection and a problem that you continue to perpetuate in your own life. Yes, it's good to forgive people because we want our spirits to be light, right? We don't want to walk around with animosity and hatred on our spirits. But do you have to continue to allow people to come back in your life after they did you any type of way? Is your forgiveness holy? Is it righteous? Or is it causing your own downfall? Are you confused about what forgiveness is supposed to do? Forgiveness is supposed to clear your spirit. Forgiveness is supposed to raise your personal vibrations. Forgiveness does not change other people. It does not teach other people. If anything, it enables other people. So are you forgiving to your own detriment? Has your forgiveness turned into something toxic? And when is enough enough? Listen, y'all, I've been that person. I've been that person that continuously allowed someone to be around me after I've been shown clear signs that this person did not deserve to be in my energy or my space. I've been that person to continuously allow people to benefit off of my blessings, my hard work, and my resources after being shown clear signs that this person does not deserve to benefit off of my blessings and my resources. Ungrateful, unappreciative people that would hold their hand out, smile in my face, and continue to criticize me behind my back. After a while, I had to accept the fact and come to terms with the possibility that I may have a codependency issue. I had to accept the possibility that I may be a people pleaser. I had to accept the possibility that maybe I was afraid to lose certain people. And that thought is not comfortable. It's actually embarrassing, right? It's insulting to my ego and my pride. For a long time, I couldn't even accept the fact that I may be codependent and a people pleaser. But as time went by and things kept being revealed to me, I had no choice but to believe that these people do not deserve to be in my life. Simple as that. And me continuing to subject myself to those people and those energies made me feel crazier and crazier. It made me more reactive. It made me react in angry ways that wasn't really me. It made me irritable. It gave me trust issues, right? It made me a confrontational person. Like, I had angry years. I don't know if y'all can relate or if y'all know someone in y'all's life where you can clearly recall angry years of their life where they're constantly falling out with people, constantly getting in fights, constantly getting in arguments, constantly having drama. That was me. At the point in my life, it was like a pivotal moment where God kept trying to show me these people are not for you and you are resisting. You continuously resist. You ignore these signs. And you feel crazy because you are out of alignment. You are not around your soul tribe. You cannot accept the fact that some people will not make it with you through all of your stages in life. Not everyone will make it to the top with you. But because I was so stuck on my idea of community, my idea of friendships, and my idea of success, I was resisting God's will for me. What God had planned for me was so much greater than what I had planned for myself. God knew that I had to get away from certain people, certain energies, certain snakes in my life. And I knew the snakes. I knew every single one of them. But for some reason, there was a fear in me. I was afraid to not have the same friends. I was afraid to not have the same people that I used to confide in. Right? I was afraid to not have those outlets. But God had to show me. A train of events, a train of divine events had to continuously show me I don't need it. And not only do I not need it, but my spirit literally rejects it. I don't trust people around me for a reason, and a good reason. I feel drained after spending time with certain girls in my life for a good reason. I have thoughts in my head that I can't tell this person everything about me no more for a good reason. I have thoughts in my head that maybe this person is probably not meant to be in my life forever for a good reason. But I had to be slapped in the face spiritually like over 50 times for me to finally realize and accept the fact that I'm allowing BS in my life. And I have to look within myself to understand why. Because obviously, this is either me just being naive or this is a trauma response. Why am I constantly forgiving people and allowing people to do the same things to me over and over and over? Is it me? Is it them? The more forgiving, righteous, quote unquote, I feel, the more pain I feel. The more I keep on allowing people to have their hand out and I never say no to them, the more I feel like I'm doing them a favor, or the more I feel like I'm contributing, quote unquote, to the friendship, keeping the friendship alive, the more drained I feel. So is this forgiveness that helps me? Or is it forgiveness that only helps them? And it's not helping them become a better person or treat me better or appreciate me. It's helping them get what they want from me. And I'm causing my own detriment. A good practice to understand yourself is to simply write it out. Write down the 10 main people in your life. The 10 people you spend the most time with. The 10 people that know the most about you. Right? And you write adjectives next to their name. What do you feel when you think about them? What words come to your mind when you think about them? Maybe funny, right? Maybe loyal, but maybe unappreciative, a little messy, right? A little bit untrustworthy with your business, right? Write down what you feel when you think about these people. And evaluate your list and really ask yourself, am I surrounded by positive people that really want the best for me, really want to see me win? Or am I around people that are just waiting for me to be more successful so they can benefit off me more? Are you around envious people? And mind you, envy is not some type of loud, bold statement. It's secretive. It's silent. Envy is sneaky. No one is going to tell you that they're envious or jealous of you. You have to use your discernment by looking at their actions. This person loves to be around you on your birthday when you have a free section, right? When they get to drink for free, when they get to eat for free, when they get to go out and, look nice or have an excuse to go out. But does this person actually support you? Does this person root you on when you succeed? Does this person take your side when you're at odds with other people? Maybe mutual friends? Does this person actually want to see you win? Or do they just want to be around you when you win? Don't let forgiveness play you. Don't let your good heart play you. You being a forgiving person is not the problem, but it's who you're forgiving that's the problem. It's what you're forgiving that's the problem. If you're forgiving people to your own downfall, that is a toxic trait that you have, not them. You have the ultimate control over your life. You have control over who influences you and who influences your energy. You have control over who influences your perception of yourself. If you're around people that don't appreciate what you do for them and that don't treat you like the person you are, you're bound to forget. If you're not around people that exalt you and support you the way you do them, you will forget who you really are. You will subconsciously begin to dim your own light to fit in with these people. So you have to ask yourself, how do you feel when you leave these people's presence? Do you feel inspired? Do you feel motivated? Or do you feel like they just sucked you dry? Do you feel like you have to give to someone in order to maintain that friendship or that relationship? If so, that is a relationship that is non-reciprocal. Does that person pour into you the way you do them? Does that person support you the way you do them? Does that person exalt you and motivate you and lift you up the way you do them? Or are you just a free therapist? Right? Or are you just a jackpot that people can just dig their hand in whenever they feel like it without actually pouring back into you? Forgiveness is not bad, but you have to learn to identify when you're being toxic to yourself. There's a difference between forgiveness and toxic forgiveness. If you forgive somebody for what they did for you, expect them to apologize to you. Expect them to take accountability and understand how they made you feel. These are things that are basic. Expect people to change their actions next time. But if you continue to allow people to continuously show up in your life the same way they did before, they didn't have to apologize to you. They didn't have to come correct. They didn't have to change the way they treated you. And they were still allowed back in your life. You just enabled them. You're the enabler. Right? You're forgiving people to your own detriment. Toxic forgiveness. When is enough enough? Take accountability for what you're allowing to happen to you. Take accountability for the people that you are allowing to penetrate your world. Set up boundaries for yourself and really ask yourself, are you people pleasing? Do you have a slight codependency issue? Are you too nice? So, let me know what you feel about this topic in the comments below. And let me know if hearing this made you see something in yourself that you knew you had to change. Right? So, thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope it healed you as much as it healed me. If you are not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that. Turn on your notifications and always remember, grow in peace, and success is a journey, not a destination.